I'm changing the word whole, only the one with W in it. It's a fairly bizarre word, and then when you compare it to its counterpart of whole with just HOLE, it gets even more strange. Like when something is whole, it is something without holes. So then it would essentially, if you just use the letters there, would just be a W. So I almost decided to change that word into that, but I feel like it just doesn't stand alone very well. And it's not like ul, which I think made a lot of sense to change to that. But I feel like in practice, doing something that's just a W isn't going to work well for this. And I don't think the word whole is super necessary in most scenarios. Like it really just means like all of or entire. And I kind of think of it as just an alternate to that. So I decided to change it to altire, because then it's really just an alternate to entire is altire, and also whole is like all or all of, and that's kind of implemented in the start of the word there too. I considered completely wiping it from existence and not even having a replacement for it, but I think that it's just good to have alternates of words that basically mean the same thing too, because it just keeps things a little bit fresh, because you kind of end up using the same words over and over. So it's good to have some alternatives, because I notice it like talking about song and video of the day every day. It's hard when there's like 10 words that mean like good or great in different variations that you feel like you can say, and then you just kind of run out. And when you talk about stuff for hundreds of days in a row, you repeat yourself a lot. Plus, mancership probably prevents you from saying a good deal of like words that mean good, like fabulous, fantastic, grandiose. Like mancership makes you take a step back with like all of those. So now we get rid of the bizarre word that is whole with a W. It is now altire. So if you need an alternate to entire, or you're just replacing whole, use that one. So for our song of the day, it is Anita No by The Dough. This song is like super groovy. I feel like it's kind of a guilty pleasure song that I'll just put on and I will absolutely jam to. And it's super catchy. I really am loving this song. I'm fairly new to this artist, The Dough. I've just listened to the one album that this comes off of, Shake, Shook, Shaken, I think it is. And I only ended up giving this artist a chance because I heard Billie Eilish talking about like her favorite artist of a certain year, or that they really inspired her. So I'm like, yeah, I'll give them a listen, see if I like this. And this album was really awesome. I added most of the songs off of it. It's one I would definitely recommend listening to. So here's, I guess, my secondhand recommendation from Billie Eilish is The Dough. And then for the video of the day, we have something surrounding the other whole. We have a WWE video of this female wrestler that just yells, "My hole!" after a tough fall. And it's a bit vulgar and disturbing to hear that, but kind of funny, and then she just gets smashed into a wall. So yeah, that's all pretty great. Very quick one. Feel free to check it out. That's all we have for the Daily Do. Peace out.